Hello, good morning, good afternoon. My name is Tianna and this is Yoga with Tianna. I am so glad that you are here. It's nice to be back in studio. It's a little bit cloudy today, and so it's nice to be back in studio. I've been enjoying my time on the roof. I am not gonna lie, but it is nice. All right. Oh, I see we got people already on. All right. Happy Saturday. Hello to CS Sky. Lime Lemon Soda. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to you. All right. We got Michael. Hello. Good morning. All right. You ready for class? I'm going to be checking later. All right. We got Twitch, my moderator. Good morning and let's roll. Yes. CS Scott, I know, I can't believe July is coming to an end. This is the last class for July. It's crazy. I hope you enjoyed your birthday month. All right. Yes. And hello everyone. Yes, it is blocking emojis. Not sure. Hello, Lataska. All right. And good morning from Tamisha as well. Oh, it's so nice to be able to put the comments back on the screen. I love it. All right. So today's class, if you got my email, so I've been sending out emails to my list. If you're not on my list, go ahead and get on the list. But I've been sending out emails letting everyone know kind of what the class is going to be about the day before. So today's class is all about that hip and back pain. Is this you? Are you guilty? All right, we're going to focus on hip and back today. I already have the fan on because it's a little bit warm. I don't know what happened with the air yesterday. I don't know. I didn't set it right. So I'm a little bit warm, but it's all right because we're still going to work it out. Regardless, we're going to work it out. So let's go ahead and get ourselves down on the mat. What you're going to need today is blocks. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these and get them a little bit closer, actually, because we are going to use our blocks as props today. So if you don't have any blocks, what you can use, a shoe box, anything that's going to be around. We're not going to put too much pressure on it for most of the time, so just you want to have it handy. Something that you can kind of work around, if that's not too much by giving too much away. All right? So, of course, we have to pick our intention word. Yes, it's been a minute, right? It has been a minute, Tanisha. All right. Yesterday's intention word was observe. And we're going to get into today's intention word. So right here, I can feel the fan. It feels amazing. All right. So I'm happy I put the fan in the right place. I'm feeling good about that one. All right. Let's pick our intention word. Let's make it a good one today. All right. I'm feeling this one right here. Let's see. So August is Black Business Month and Black Small Business Month, and I'm still deciding on a couple different things to do for Black Business Month, and I'm probably going to put a poll out just to kind of see maybe some different themes or some different postures or different flows that you may want to try out. So I am going to be putting that out. Trying to see, should I put it out to the email list or should I put it out to the YouTube community? Haven't fully decided. Oh, okay. I love it. All right, today's intention word. Are you ready? Today's intention word is simplicity. Simplicity. Oh, I love it. I love it because, sometimes, especially even for me, I'm trying to always switch things up, do this, do that, and maybe it's like, oh, do I need to just get to the simplicity of things? I don't know. So we will see. All right. Okay, what do we got? We got Twitch saying I can't see here. All right, yes, for the hip and back focus. Okay, I will make sure that we do that today. Again, thank you so much, Twitch, for putting in the intention word. Thank you so much. Simplicity is the word, and we're going to try to keep it a little simple today. So let's go ahead and get on our mat, get ourselves going. All right. Ooh. And just checking in with our body, seeing how we feel today. Ooh, all right, I'm gonna try to get as center as I can. Here we go. You don't have to cross your legs, and even if it feels good to take a little of that pressure off your hip, you can take your block and you can have a seat right on your block. Maybe you need 2 blocks, right? Maybe them hips say, we need 2 blocks. So then you grab another block, and what you do is you put them together like this, right? And then you have a seat down on both blocks. So it's all right if you need both blocks. That's okay. You have a seat. All right, we're gonna get comfortable right here. First, taking that pressure off of our hips, letting our knees fall down below. You can cross your legs, you can uncross your legs, whatever feels good to you, right? I want you to listen to your body on this one. So just take a moment, breathe. Coming back to your breath, that simplicity of breathing in and out. I don't want you to try to change it at all, try to make it extra. Just simply breathing. So however that is for you, if it's short, if it's long, if you make a nice big exhale, do whatever feels good for your body today. Because most importantly, while we're working the hips and the lower back, we're listening to our body and what our body needs in this moment. So it may say, you know what, I want to hang out a little bit more on this side. And maybe we'll catch up with Tianna when we're ready. Alright, so just taking a moment, allowing that week to start to gently float away, transitioning our mind and our body into the relaxing weekend. Hopefully it's relaxing, not too many things going on. And maybe you happen to be turning this on in the middle of the week and you just need that little break. Well, here you go. So I invite you to take another 3 breaths at your own pace. Just physically and mentally arriving in this space. And we're going to take an inhale in, and on that exhale, we're going to bring our right shoulder up to our right ear. And we're going to inhale in, and we're going to exhale. We're going to bring that left ear down to the left shoulder. Oof. And then we're going to lower down that right shoulder. Inhale in, exhale, take the neck back to neutral. Let's roll it from side to side. All right, so we got Lofi today. And I tell you, I use Epidemic Sound for my music. And while they have a whole lot, I wanted a certain flow. So I may have to go back and run some back. Just letting you know, this is live. So I can't loop it like I could in post. All right, let's do the other side. All right, so we're going to take that left ear up towards the left shoulder. We're going to inhale in, exhale, take that right ear, right shoulder. That feels good to me. And when you're ready, start to lower that shoulder down nice and slow. Keep breathing. Take one more full cycle of breath. Inhale in, exhale, bring the neck back to neutral. Roll it out. Alrighty. Now, as we roll it out, remember you want to move those hips, right? Maybe you're still sitting on your block. Maybe you're sitting on the ground. Let's start to turn towards the right side. Turn towards the right. No pressure here, just a gentle turn towards the right. We're not even straining at this point. We're just waking that hip up. We're just saying, hey. All right. Maybe you look towards your shoulder, maybe looking behind you, whatever feels good to you. Then we gently come back to center. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. So again, we turn. Maybe we just turn just towards the side, just the corner. And then as we get comfortable, maybe we start to turn a little bit more. Breathe. And let's gently come back to center. Let's roll it out. All right. Are we ready to come down into our cow cats? All right. Our cow cats. I like to say cow cats because, of course, that's what we do first, right? We do our cows first, and then we do our cat first. All right. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. All right. We're gonna keep going with our lo-fi. Here we go. Rock it from left to right. We're here on our hands and knees. Rock left and right. And I want those knees to stack right underneath of the hips. So as much as you can get it right underneath of the hips. Our wrists are going to stack right underneath of our shoulders. Maybe you come forward. Maybe you readjust. I want you to first just make your circles. Maybe rock from side to side. We're warming up those hips. Remember, we're saying, hey. All right. Now let's go ahead and start our cow cats, right? So let's lower the belly, inhale and gaze up. You do this to your own count of your breath. Exhale, arch the spine, tuck the tailbone under, tuck the chin into the chest, press into your fingertips, and reverse. On your exhale and arch. Now notice I am not cueing the breath. I want you to do this to your own pace. Your own pace here. Whatever feels good to you. Breathe. We're going to do one more cycle of cow cats. Come back to a nice neutral tabletop here. Let's make our circles with our hips. Now, cat-cows, cow-cats, whatever you want to call them, they are really good for that lower back and for your hips. When we make our circles, we're not only warming up those hips, we're also getting our feet and our hands ready for weight bearing. You can tuck your toes. You can untuck your toes. Now, if you tuck your toes, it's going to be a little bit more on those ankles. So if you want to untuck your toes, feel free. Let's pause and let's go the opposite way with our circles. I tell you, the best decision I made today was putting that fan on. I'm not gonna lie. All right, and we're gonna pause with our hips towards our heels. So wherever you are, go ahead and get your hips towards your heels. Allow those hands to walk out in front. Bring your forehead down towards the mat. We're here in our child's pose. Now, if you'd like to give yourself a little bit more room here, let's bring those knees out nice and wide. Bring our belly down, forehead comes down. Now we tend to be very tense into this position. I want you to release those forearms down, release the shoulders. Let everything relax. Just take a moment here. Let's walk ourselves towards the right corner of our mat. So now we're stretching that side body and lower back. Arms can go over to the right, maybe left stacks over right. And then take it back to center. And on that next exhale, bring it over to the left side. Again, right can stack over left. Let's gently bring it back to center. We're going to take 2 breaths right here. All right, let's start to walk it back. Walk those hands back towards our body. We're going to come forward. We're not going to sit back on our hips just yet for that hero pose because maybe our hips are not there yet, right? I want you to come forward back to that tabletop position. We're going to thread the needle. So I'm going to come here towards the side so you can see. Taking that right hand into the center. That left arm is just going to sweep back. We're not ready to fully extend yet. So just sweep the arm back. And then let's thread it underneath. Bring the forehead down, bring the shoulder down, walk the top hand out. Just let your body get comfortable here. Now sometimes we hold that tension in our shoulders. And let's gently walk that top hand back towards our forehead. Press into the hand, sweep the arm back. If it feels good and you'd like to sweep it overhead, if you're ready for that, feel free. On that exhale, let's take the hand down. We swap it out. Same thing on the other side. We're going to sweep the arm back. Sweep that arm back first. And let's thread it underneath. Take the shoulder down, forehead comes down. Walk the hand out in front. Take a moment to breathe. We're relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the head. Gently walking that front hand back towards the head. Press into the hand. And again, you can sweep it back or sweep it overhead, whatever feels good to you. Remember, we're listening to our body here. On that exhale, let's take it back down. We're back into our tabletop position. Now we're going to tuck our toes. Start to get a little heel stretch here. A little toe stretch. And let's bring it forward back to that tabletop position. Now, if you'd like to have a little bit more leverage, you can grab a block, because we're going to lift up just a little bit here. And we're going to bring our knee. So I'm going to come to the side here. We're going to bring that left knee up in front. So go ahead and get onto that left knee, bring it forward. We're going to do a little rock back and forth. Ooh, did you hear my knee crack? It really did. So maybe you can sit up a little bit further. And maybe not just the leaning down on the block, or you bring that block up to a high state. We're going to rock it back and forth. All right, we're going to bring our hand to the outside of our knee. Outside of the knee. And we're going to start to push inward. The same time, we're going to push that knee out. So we're going to be pushing here and pushing out, all right? So I want you to place that hand onto the thigh. We're going to push in, but at the same time, push out. Gently push out. I want to push that knee out. I want to start to press into that hand. I want you to take 3 breaths like this. Remember to breathe. Keep pressing into that knee. Again, you're pushing this way and pushing out that way with the knee. And relax. Let's give it a rock. Breathe. Give it a little rock here. All right, let's go ahead and take it down. We're going to take it down. Give it a little rock from left to right. Move the hip. And we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So again, you can take that block here. We're going to take that right knee forward. Again, let's rock it back and forth. All right. This knee didn't crack. You got to laugh at yourself, okay? So, that's me all day. All day. All right, bring it to stillness. Again, you can sit up, whatever feels good to you. We don't want to bring that hip out to the side, okay? We want to try to keep that hip in line. We're going to bring our hand to the outside of our knee. Remember, we're going to try to push that knee in this way, but we still have to push that knee out towards the hand. Are you ready? Release the shoulders. Don't clench the jaw. All right, let's go. We're going to take those 3 breaths. This is an active pose. You're going to feel those glutes start to fire up. Maybe you might start to shake a bit. Keep going. Take 1 more full cycle of breath and release. Rock it out. Woo. All right, how is that? How is that? How is that? All right, let's bring it down. Let's give it a little rock here. We're going to come back onto that left side, all right? So bring your block over. Bring that left foot forward again. Let's rock forward and back. Warm up the body. All right. Now, remember we pressed into the hand, pressed into the knee. We pressed away. We did that. Now, you can stay right there. That's level 1. If you'd like to take it a little bit further, I'm going to bring this block just here. Maybe you'd like to get in front of a wall. Whatever feels comfortable for you. We're going to start to open that knee out to the side and bring the knee back forward. All right? So we're going to do that at your own pace. You don't have to do this fast. Do this at your own pace. All right? So we're going to lean forward, take it back, take it out to the side, lean to the side, take it back, bring it forward to the side. All right? Now I want you to do this 3 more times at your own pace. Again, you may notice, maybe I want to hang out here a little bit longer. Whatever feels good to you. Whatever feels good to you, I want you to do that. Again, you can always hold on to something. Whatever feels good. All right, I got one more round. One more round for me. It may be different for you. So this is my last one here. And I'm going to bring that knee back down. I'm going to come down onto my hands and go ahead and rock from left to right. Again, wherever you are is wherever you are. Listen to your body. All right. So maybe you've caught up to me. Maybe we're in the same place. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to bring that block over to this side. Now again, you can take that same press in, press out, whatever feels good to you. I feel like I'm leaning. Hold on, let me get right. Let me get right. There we go. All right, you can do that same press in, press out. Or again, you can lean forward and take it off to the side. Listen to your body. All right, so I'm going to first rock from left to right. Like I'm double dutching, getting that body warmed up. All right. And I'm going to lean forward. Take it off to the side. Woo. Now this side I feel it a little bit more. All right. Now you already have the pace. You set the pace. All right. Don't go by me. We're going to do 3 on each side. I want you to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. We may notice that we have one side that's a little bit different. That's okay. Our bodies are not symmetric. So this is my last one in front right here. And my last one off to the side. And I'm going to take it down, take my hands down, come back and give it a little rock. All right, let's take our child's pose. You can move your block, take your child's pose. Let's gaze towards the hands. We haven't gotten up the whole practice. Are you ready to get up? Tuck your toes. Push back to our first downward facing dog of our practice. Paddle your feet. Move your hips. So bringing those heels down one at a time. Bringing that belly in towards the ribs. And when you're ready, you can bring those heels to stillness. Press away from the hands. Allow the chin to come in towards the chest, looking up towards the belly. And we're going to walk our hands to our feet with a nice big bend into our knees. Belly on the thigh. Release the head. Now forward folds are really, really good for that lower back. So if you're in a rush, you can always come to a forward fold. Just release your head. Keep that bend into your knees. Let your body relax. If you'd like to take your hand onto a block, you can. You can always take it at the high, the medium, or the low. Let's start to shift the weight into the balls of our feet. Let's start to fire up the back of our legs. And if it's comfortable, we're going to grab opposite elbows for our ragdoll pose. Getting a little bit deeper as we sway from left to right. Feeling that lower back and hips start to loosen up. Release the hands, coming back into that forward fold. Let's slowly press into the feet and come up. I'm going to move my block. Bring those arms up overhead. Slight back bend here as we reverse. On that exhale, let's bring it down. Whew. All right, that feels good. I don't know about you. That feels really good to me. All right, let's tap it side to side. Let's move our hips. All right. I want you to make that tap side to side a little bit wider. See if you can step a little bit wider. Maybe you come about more than half towards your mat, right? Let's see if we can start to bend. Bend. Remember how I like to say I like to do a little yo lattes? This is a little bit of that yo lattes, right? That's the lottie. We gotta move our hips. It's not a full squat, but it's just a little side lunge, halfway. All right, one more, and let's bring it back to center. All right, hip distance apart or a little bit wider. We're gonna just start to turn our bodies from left to right. You may feel a little snap crackle in the lower back. I want you to let your arms swing. No attempts to keep your arms stagnant, just let your arms swing. What we're doing is we're releasing any of that leftover tension in the shoulders, and that's gonna automatically cause you to drop those shoulders. Release that tension. You can't swing your arms and hold tension at the same time, right? Can you? Can you? Let me see. All right, let's slow it down. Slow it down right here. Press into the feet. I want you to look down at your toes or your toes track forward. If your toes aren't tracked forward, let's go ahead and get them as forward as we can try to get them. All right, let's go ahead and lift that heel up. And we're gonna shift that weight over into our right foot. Let's see if we can just lift it up and lower it back down. Is that painful? Does that cause any pain? Maybe you need to hold on to a wall. We're checking in. So maybe you need to hold on to that wall. Let's lift it up again. Put it back down. How do we feel? All right, let's check in on the other side because we want to make sure we're all good before we get into this next part of our flow. So again, we bring the weight into the opposite side, lift the opposite heel up. Maybe that wall is handy. Let's lift the foot up and take it back down. Lift it up and take it down. How we feel? All right, we're going to take it a little bit further. I want you to grab your block. Remember I said we were going to have that block as like a prop, right? I want you to take it to the low position first. Take it to the low position. We have it about right in front of our foot. About right in front of our foot. And I have mine out the long way. Whatever feels good to you. We're going to come back to that posture. Maybe you have that wall handy. We're going to lift our foot up. Bring it over the block. Lift it up. Take it to the outside of the block. Bringing that knee out. Take it up. Back to center. Bring it up. Open it out nice and wide. Let's see if we can open it up like we did on our knees. You see how we're building it up here? Let's bring it back. All right. Now we're going to do this to our own pace. We're going to do 5 on each side. Yes, I said 5 on each side. Are you ready? All right, let's bring it up. Open it out like we're opening up the door. This is like our gate pose here. Feel free to hold on, whatever you have. All right? I want you to continue to open up that hip. That was 1 for me. And I'm going to take it back. We're just trying to isolate that movement to the hip. All right, I'm beginning my 3rd round. I want you to move to your own pace. So you keep your count. All right, I lost count. Let me do one more. All right, bring it in. Rock from left to right. Look, you gotta laugh at yourself, okay? All right, I'm gonna move it here to the opposite foot. I'm gonna get a little bit centered. All right, we're on the opposite leg. You ready? Again, you can always stay just like this. Bring it up, bring it down, whatever feels good to you, all right? So I'm gonna bring it up, and I'm gonna open it out. Bring it up, whoop, bring it back to center. Oh, I'm a little bit off. I'm trying to look down. There we go. When you look down, you fall down. Look up, focus on the drishti point. Open it up, open it out. Open it up. Come back. Remember, we're doing 5, so I'm gonna do 4 more. All right. Bring it back. This side is a little bit more challenging for me. Maybe you might notice one side is a little bit different. This is my last round. And I'm gonna bring it out. All right, rock it out. How did that feel? I really want you to let me know. Through all my laughing, I'm serious though, right? This is really good for your hips, so I want you to let me know. All right, let's take it here. We're gonna take it literally right in front of both of your feet. So I'm gonna get it a little bit more centered in front of my feet. We're gonna start again on that left leg. So we're gonna bring it out towards the side, like we're pointing our toe. We're gonna point it towards this side, on the opposite way of the block, and bring it back. All right? We're gonna do that one 5 times. So at your own pace. Who has sciatica? Sometimes moving that hip is really good. Keeping that balance as well, right? I got 1 more if I'm counting right. And take it down, rock it out. All right, so shout out to my massage therapist who helped me with getting some of these things, because even for myself, if I sit a lot, that hip starts to say, hey. So I was like, you know what? You want me to do these things? We're all doing them. So shout out to my massage therapist for that. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on the next one. So again, let's set it up. You can hold on to a wall. We're gonna bring that foot over to the side and then take it over back to the other side. All right, we're doing 5 at your own pace. This is about balance. We're not bringing our hip out. We're keeping that hip in line. So out to the side and take it back. All right, and out to the side, take it back. Remember I told you that music was gonna go, right? Try to be honest. All right, 1 more. And let's rock it out. All right, can we do it a little bit more challenging? Just a little bit more challenging. So remember, we have that block here. Can we take that block up to the high or the medium? High or medium, all right? I'm gonna start with medium. I'm gonna show you how we're doing it. All right, I want you to move that block in front of the toe. Actually, we're gonna start on this side because we've been starting on this left side first. So we're gonna start on this side. We're gonna bring that knee up. We're gonna open it out, set it down. Bring the knee up, open it out, set it down. All right, you can even move it a little bit more to the side. Bring it up, open it out, set it down. Let's do 5. Up and down. Bring it out, down, up, down. All right, I lost count. Let's say that was 2. Bring it up and over. Up and over. I'm gonna do 1 more for good measure. And I'm gonna take it back, rock it out. Now, which one was more difficult? Maybe they all were easy, but we're just adding a little bit more resistance, right? As we're bringing that knee up a little bit higher. Again, same thing on the opposite side. Most importantly, you want to make sure you're isolating that movement. So we're not moving our whole body when we move. Let's try to isolate that movement. Let's try to focus on a drishti point. Let's bring it up, take it out, take it down, up, and back over. Let's do 5. I'm gonna try to keep the count this time. I feel like I need to do 6 because I've been doing pretty much 6 on each side anyway. right, that was 2. All right. Oh, I feel it more on this side. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not perfect. All right, I'm gonna make this one the last one. Bring it out, and let's bring it in. Let's rock it out. Can we come back to that twist? Maybe we add a little pedal in our step. All right. Very nice. Can we do one more thing on the hip? Just one more. Just one more standing. One more standing. All right, bring it to center. Bring it to stillness. I'm going to go ahead and move my block out the way. We're going to start on that left foot because we've been starting on that left foot, so let's not switch it up. I want you to bring that left heel up. We're going to hug the knee into the chest. Hug it in. Notice if your body is getting off to the side. We want to bring it back in line. Breathe. Once we get nice and comfortable within that standing leg, maybe we turn that ankle around. Maybe we turn it the opposite way. And then we're going to hold that foot if that feels good. And let's drop the knee. Again, you can always hold on to something. Whatever feels good to you. I want you to just open up that knee. We're pressing that knee down, opening up that hip, bringing that hip forward. Breathe right here. And maybe, just maybe, if you want to try it, you can start to bend that standing leg as you sit in your chair. Ooh. Just maybe. Maybe you bring those hands to heart center. Just maybe. Just trying it. And on that exhale, let's bring it back up. Release the leg, shake it out. Same thing on the opposite side. Same thing on the opposite side, so get yourself balanced. Let's start with that right leg. Let's lift the heel up. Let's bring it in, hug the knee into the chest. Get yourself nice and even. Again, you can roll that ankle around. Roll it the opposite way. All right, once we get nice and stable, nice and grounded, we're finding that strength in that standing leg. We put our toes, grip them into the mat. We can grab the foot. Bring that heel in towards the hips. Drop the knee. Drop the shoulders too. Again, bringing that knee, pressing that knee down as we bring that hip forward. Oh yeah, I feel it. And again, just maybe, just to try it, we start to bend that knee. Start to sit in our chair. Maybe we bring the hands to heart center, whatever you got. Take another moment here. And on that exhale, we start to stand. We release the leg and we shake it out. All right. Let's come back to the top of our mat. We're going to bring those knees out nice and wide. Give it a rock. Nice rock from left to right. Maybe we start to bend a little. All right. So we're going to bring those toes out a little bit wide, maybe heels in. Toes track mostly forward. And we're just going to start to wide forward fold here. Maybe we rock from side to side. That's going to help those inner thighs and hamstrings. Because a lot of times our hips are tight and our hamstrings are tighter. And so we can't even get to the hips, right? So just rock it a little left to right. Let the head relax. And then maybe we squat down just a little, bringing the hips towards the mat. And take it back up. And bring it down just a little, hips towards the mat. And take it back up. And again, hips towards the mat. And take it up. And we're going to do one more, hips towards the mat. Maybe you bring yourself into a nice Malasana squat. And let's come down onto our bottom. bringing those feet towards the top of your mat. Whew. We made it back down towards the mat. We're not done yet though. All right, let's hug the back of our thighs. Straighten out our arms. Let's take our knees with us. Give it a rock from left to right. Let's give that lower back a nice massage. Ooh. Let the knees fall over to one side. Turn away from your knees. Breathe. Release the tension on the shoulders. Keeping the knees together, bring it over to the opposite side. Look away from your knees. Let's bring those knees back to center, hug them in. I want that lower back on the mat as much as possible. Just give it a little rock from side to side. Maybe you might notice a little bit of tension in the lower back. Just try to relax it. All right, we're gonna take those feet down, knees bent, walking the heels in towards the glutes. We're gonna do our bridge pose. This is another one that's good for the lower back. It's finding that strength. We're gonna point our toes towards the front of our mat. Bring your hands down. Maybe those fingertips touch the heels. If you can't quite touch the fingertips with the heels, bring those elbows in and you can press into the back of the arms, whatever you have, all right? So we're gonna take a deep inhale in, exhale out, and on that next inhale in, we rise up, bring those hips up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Now the head, neck and shoulders are on the mat. There's no tension here. Lift it up to your comfort level. Maybe you feel you want to go a little bit higher, then you can do so. But again, not to the point where you're straining your neck. On that exhale, let's lower it down. Give those knees a little windshield wiper rock. Let's bring it back to stillness. We're going to do that one more time. Again, if you'd like to have those fingertips down towards the heels, you can. Point the toes towards the front of the mat. Take an inhale in. Exhale out. And on that next inhale in, let's bring the hips up. Again, you can press into the hands. Press into the heels. Maybe lift up a little bit higher. Really starting to activate those glutes and the hips. And on that exhale, let's lower it back down. Give it a windshield wiper rock from left to right. Take the soles of the feet to touch. Butterfly out your legs. This is going to be a nice counter stretch right here. Now, if it's a little bit intense, just go ahead, start to rock your knees from side to side. Maybe you take your hands onto your thighs just as a reminder to relax. We're not putting any weight here. If the feet start to slide forward, that's okay. I want you to just, most importantly, just think about relaxing here. Take 2 more cycles of breath. Taking those hands to the outer thighs, closing the legs like a book, and let's let it roll over to one side. Doesn't matter which side, because we're going to do both of them. And take it up and over to the opposite side. So you may feel this on that hip. Just let that hip relax. Let's take the knees back to center. Hug the knees into the chest. Release your right leg down. Hugging your left. I'm kicking my block. I'm gonna see if I can bring myself up just a little bit on my mat. So I'm hugging one knee into the chest. And I'm gonna go ahead and cross that knee over the body. Cross the knee over. Take that back hand out to a T. The top hand can be on the thigh as long as it's not the knee. That knee does not have to touch the ground. And with every exhale, let's think about finding that length right here in our side body. We want to get it nice and long. Take one more inhale in. Exhale, come back onto your back. Let's swap out our legs. And same thing on the other side. Let's cross it over. Take that back hand out to a T. Let's look back towards that back hand. Keep breathing. Taking 2 more full cycles of breath. Coming back onto your back, giving it a gentle rock. We're gonna hug both knees in towards our chest. Take the soles of the feet together. And we're gonna grab the tops of our feet. So grab the top of your feet. You can hug those knees in towards the outside of your shoulders. Maybe if it feels good, you can start to open up those feet for a happy baby. Really pressing the feet down into the mat. Whatever feels good to you. Again, this is going to work the hips, the hamstrings, the lower back. That lower back is going to be on the mat as much as possible. Maybe we take one heel in. Maybe we start to slowly start to extend the opposite leg. We never fully extend it, just a little slow extension. Especially if that hamstring is a little short today. And then we start to bring it back in. Nice and slow. Once we get both feet together, maybe we try it on the opposite side. Again, nice and slow. We never really bring that foot to full extension. Just allowing ourselves to be here in the posture. Taking an inhale in and exhale, let's bring it back. Nice and slow. Let's take the soles of the feet together and let's see if we can drop them down together. That gives a little bit of that pressure in the hips, right? You feel it? All right, let's bring those arms up overhead. I'm going to move my hands around the block. Just let the body surrender. Let the feet push forward. Now maybe you'd like to take both hands down, maybe by your side, or maybe one hand on heart and one hand on belly. And maybe you'd like to relax yourself in your Shavasana pose right here. There's nothing wrong with that. Or maybe you'd like to extend those legs out, and there's nothing wrong with that as well. Or one more option for you, if you'd like to take the pressure off of that back and you'd like to bend your knees, you can also do that as well. You can even bring those knees out a little bit wider and just let the knees fall in towards each other to fully take that pressure off your lower back. Remember to gently tilt that pelvis in a little. And here's where we come back to our rest. back to our intention of simplicity. Just simply breathing. Becoming an observer of our breath. No attempts to change it. Just allowing ourselves to be here, present in the moment. Maybe you start to let the breath deepen. Maybe you just simply allow your body to be. And with every breath, you just release a little bit more. So releasing the tension in the toes. Allowing those knees to soften wherever they are. Slowly releasing the tension from the hips. Allowing them to be soft and relaxed. Uncurling your fingers. Releasing the tension on your lower back. Melting shoulders into the mat. Unclenching your jaw. Softening your eyes. And melting your head. Here's where we surrender. Surrendering our body to just simply be. No attempts to change. And we're going to take 5 breaths this time to just allow our bodies to relax. I'll get you when it's time to come back. And as gently as we got into it, we start to bring ourselves out by slowly wiggling our fingers and toes. Bringing one knee into our chest. And then the other knee comes in where we hold both knees in. Gently rocking over to one side as we cradle our head. Just taking 2 breaths here. Using that top hand, maybe extending that top leg to give you the leverage to bring yourself up to a nice comfortable seat. Bringing those hands to heart center, our thumbs to our chest. I want you to thank yourself for showing up for you today. You made the time for you. I want you to thank your body as well for showing up for you. I hope it feels better. And I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. I thank you so much. I want you to take this energy with you off the mat and share it with others, because energy is infectious and we want to continue to share the good stuff. I can't wait to practice with you again. Until next time, namaste. All right. Ooh, how are you feeling? I'm feeling good. I had fun the whole practice. The whole practice I had fun. So I hope that you also enjoyed it. Ooh, I got my hair like doing something here. I'm going to go ahead and just take it down, right? Just take it down. It's fine. All right. Let me know how you enjoyed it by definitely giving the thumbs up. Definitely. All right, so we got Dirty Fast in Life. Good morning. We got Lachelle. Hey, welcome back. And I think Dirty Fast in Life are new. So when you're here, you are family. So I thank you so much for the super chat. Welcome. I thank you so much for being here. All right. Okay, so yes, tension in the shoulders while working on the computer. Yes, we'll do another one for shoulders, definitely. A nice shoulder opener. We'll have to get the strap for that one. All right, we got Brandon. Hey, Brandon. All right. Yes, so the music, I think that was the music. Check, music check. It's not coming through here, but music check. I'm glad you're liking the lo-fi. All right, fantastic practice. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I am so glad that you enjoyed it. Yes, if you enjoyed the practice, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I see we got a couple thumbs up already, so go ahead and give it that thumbs up. Yes, thank you. Have a great weekend. Enjoy. I thank you so much for being a part of it. It's always nice to be able to practice on the mat. I mean, you hold me accountable just as I hold you accountable, right? We're here together. That's how we keep this thing going. So I thank you so much. Remember, next Saturday is going to be a chair yoga practice. It's going to be a 30-minute chair yoga practice because I'm going to be on location with the client. So I have to do my class first and then I got you guys right after. So you know I got to make sure I get it in. All right. Yes, next week's practice is chair yoga. Yes. All right, you're feeling good? I'm glad you're feeling good. Thank you. All right, yes, chair yoga. We got it. We know what you meant, moderator. I know you got a whole bunch of things going on, so I thank you for that. Again, if you are not a part of my email list, you can always, and I'll Vanna White it right here. Hold on, let me get my Vanna White right here. You can always be a part of my mailer. There's a whole bunch of things. TiannaChristine.com. I have actually on Wednesday, I am going to be doing a chat GPT. So this is not even yoga, but this is for wellness professionals. Chat GPT workshop. It's going to be all about that. So you can check that out on the events page. Feel free to check it out. So if you have any questions, I got you on ChatGPT. All right, so it's not just yoga, it's also the tech. So if you saw that here, it is yoga, tech, and coach, right? All the things. So I can't wait to practice with you again. Until next time, I'm going to get on out of here and get my day started. All right, until next time, I will see you. All right, bye-bye.